All right, let's talk about serotonin. We've all heard of it, but what it actually does? Well, that's been a puzzle. There's this great quote about it, involved in everything but responsible for nothing. Kind of sums up the mystery, right?
To figure it out, scientists are now looking past serotonin itself and focusing on its receptors.
The secret might just be in two key receptor pathways. They're everywhere, but have opposite effects. So let's meet them. We've got the 5-HT1A receptor for passive coping and the 5-HT2A for active coping. So what's passive coping? It's basically about tolerating stress. Your brain's way of saying, I got this. And check this out. You can see it's packed into the parts of the brain that handle emotion and stress. Fire up this pathway and you get more patience, less anxiety. You're just calmer under pressure. And this is a big deal. This is the pathway that classic antidepressants like SSRIs actually work on. Okay, now for pathway 2, active coping. This isn't about enduring stress, it's about changing your approach.
And look where this one is. It's densest in the cortex, our hub for complex thinking.
This one is all about plasticity. It makes your brain way more flexible, open, and ready to learn new things. But with that plasticity, context is everything. Your mindset and your setting really shape the outcome. So what activates this pathway so strongly? Psychedelic compounds. Think psilocybin and LSD. So you can see, their effects are often total opposites. One reduces impulsivity, the other can briefly spike it. So why would the brain have two systems that seem to fight each other? Well, they actually work together. And here it is, the Bipartite model. It shows how serotonin helps us deal with adversity in two different ways. So for your average, everyday stress, pathway 1 is the default. It helps you stay patient and resilient. But when stress gets really high, that's when pathway 2 kicks in, opening the door for some major fundamental change. So it's a super flexible system. It lets us tolerate what we have to or adapt when we really need to. And this explains how two completely different types of drugs can both help with our mental health. Yeah, they aren't doing the same thing. One builds stability, while the other boosts our capacity for change. This whole new view of serotonin poses a huge question for the future of mental health care. Because maybe the answer isn't about choosing one path, but understanding how to use them both.